So let us get started on this broader view. Oh, let me turn this down a bit. This is Lee versus Timmy. Probably yesterday's matches we played. We're gonna do a little match analysis on them to see what Timmy could be doing better in this matchup, or just in his normal play. Raise the volume just a bit. I don't want it to be too loud. Alright, nice. It's Tsugeki. Alright. I would say don't burst. I know you wanted to bait burst. A lot of players are not going to give you an early burst, especially when the forefront of your damage just happened. So you hit him and then like, oh wait, let me go back. Sorry. This is a big thing. A lot of players are not going to burst unless you're going to put them in a bad position, or a lot of damage is going to come out. So when you hit him with this and you bait burst there, you've already kind of done most of your damage, and the position that you'll get if you finish the combo is probably not that good anyway. I just wouldn't bait burst unless, like, you know, like I would just take the damage there, especially against Millia, where being wrong in offense is pretty bad too. Oh, my combo. Oh, okay, you dropped your combo. My bad. It looked like a burst bait because you like walked backwards. Just also another tip for anyone that gets stuck like this: just mash forward. If you mash forward, you'll just sling across the screen, and it's really hard for them to do anything about it. So definitely mash forward. Dolphin. Does a dash macro work too? No, I think you have to mash forward. I think dash macro doesn't work. I think you definitely have to mash forward. I mash forward P, but that's just because nice, okay. Just for a tip, when you RC someone, and you could tell because usually when you RC and then this happens, this bubble, and they don't get kind of popped up, it's because they bursted already. The game knows that this is a burst, and it just doesn't affect them with the red RC. So then when he does burst, yeah, so he doesn't get like popped up. It's interesting. It's an interesting look. You'll get used to how it looks if you start looking for it, like when you red RC. But yeah, if they don't get like popped up or it doesn't look like the bubble hit them, that means they've already bursted already. I don't think I might Discord. Oh, no, that's your Discord. Every time you guys have Discord pop up, I think you guys aren't using streamer mode. So you're doing actually really good. So this button on Mei. Oh, did I go too far back? Right. This one. So this button on Mei against Millia is really good. It helps you control the screen because this actually hits like all of here, up over around here. So using this button to just play like so she can't just run at you while like able to control the floor also is really good. I got so if you do want to play neutral or just like the spacing game, I definitely recommend using that button. All right. I'm more just watching still, just to see what. Nice, you run in. Might be able to kill here. Yeah. 6-8. I'm more just watching to see exactly kind of your tendencies, just so I could point them out. Right now, you're not playing the Millia matchup too bad. I would say you definitely are probably just not used to contesting. Check your Discord chat. Oh my god. Okay. I'm like, what's happening in Discord? Let's go back. I think you're just not used to contesting Millia, so like a lot of this right here is, you know, really bad for him to do. You were up like a year ago. You should try air grabbing some of this stuff and 6Ping where you can. I know you're a Mei player, so 5P is kind of what you're gonna do. But Millia actually has really good buttons and tools to stop people from 5Ping. The jump H gets smoked. It smokes every 5P in the game, basically. Because like the hurt box is here on Millia, and then the hitbox is, you know, all of this. So if you 5P and it's hitting this, it's wrong. If you 6P, you're up to body invincible, and you'll be hitting Millia instead. And also being okay with just going in the air and contesting her. You are Mei, so you do have good buttons for that. Even your JP is pretty good for contesting Millia in the air. But also, Millia is like one of those characters that are just gonna die if you know the 5K combo. So I definitely would learn that. Because a lot of these dolphins, you're kind of just pressing dolphin and you're just letting Millia play the game afterwards. You know, pressing 5K and being able to kill her is good. You're still not really playing the dolphin RPS how you should be. You should, you know, definitely just be, yeah. Like for example, like, you know, this situation right here with the 6P, he like cappled this way. It was a pretty bad capple because he's so far up in the air, and he landed over here. If you just this just comes from a lot of experience of playing against Millia. If you know you're not going to get hit, you just always want to already be pressing a button over here. If it's 6P, if it's something, you want to already be kind of contesting this space with something. A lot of Millias will do that, and then he mashes anyway. This is one of those matchups where being a little too defensive, which I think you're really good at playing defensively, being a little too defensive kind of gets you killed real fast. Millias thrive from doing fake stuff like this to you. This is all pretty fake. This disc is not meaty disc. You could jump over this. And then when he does this air dash back, this is also 6Pable. So this is where like playing a little defensive hurts you a lot. This is why there's always like a good balance in Guilty Gear. That's why I think it's a little more fun to play than any other fighting game. Because if you see someone playing a defensive, you could start kind of doing what C.S. Lewis is doing to you, where he's just kind of doing a bunch of fake stuff to you. And it's working. But then, you know, if you decide to start being aggressive, you start punishing all of this random offense that's happening. So I would say, you know, even especially since you don't know the matchup, being okay with contesting stuff is fine. I think you'll get a lot more success out of it than you think you are. You know, just having a general baseline, right? So like, you know, Millia, you probably want to contest her in the air, and you want to, you know, be ready to 6P when she's not using Capel on you, and you want to watch out for fake pressure. Basically, any pressure after the initial, like, you know, disc into meaty setup is almost completely fake. So anytime they're doing like double air dash on you, or so I kind of want to point out. Oh, and this is perfect defense against melee pressure right here. FD her out, 2S. Next attack, she's whiffing, so you should already be ready to be pressing Dolphin or something out of this. She's whiffing after this. You've FD'd the first. Once you FD close slash on Amelia, the only thing they can link after is 2S, which if you FD that too, they can't link anything else after. So they're gonna either hair car or they're gonna do some weird air dash pressure. You should already be pressing a button out of this because she doesn't have anything to frame trap this at this point. She has no good spacing tools. This is like Milia's biggest weakness in like just normal close slash pressure. So you jump back out. This is where if you just put out a Dolphin or a 2S, it would have been better because you would have counter hit her because she's already pressing a button even though she shouldn't be. So you jump back because you're like, okay, I want to be a little defensive, but you kind of just gave them back all the pressure that she lost from getting FD'd out. You kind of far slashed her, but like in general, it's fine. Yep. Yeah, I don't know if that was actually real or not. That was great. That's perfect. You know, Amelia. You know, Amelia's gonna do some dumb turbo stall stuff, and you bet them air to air. Perfect. I think you did play that round a lot better, but just in general, like. Boom, there you go. Sweet. Fortunate. Oh shit, that was a nice. Yeah, that one's hard. Okay. There's some stuff like that that's just hard to deal with, so it's fine. So, nice. Yeah, most of that meaty disc setup is a safe jump anyway, so it's a little hard. Version 2H. So, yeah, if you know the RPS round start, so a lot of people against Mei, they know that Mei is going to do Dolphin, so they're going to, you know, hit you with a button that beats Dolphin most of the time. You can just let them whiff by walk back, and then you could Dolphin after they whiff their button. That's also really good to do. You don't have to like always put out a button around start. You could see that Meeks does this a lot. You know, they walk back and then this person whiffs a button and then boom, you just smack them for it. Especially on Mei, since if you do smack them, you are going to get a command grab and then you get a setup after it. But also, you know, just don't be afraid of 2S when people present like options like 6P against Dolphin and stuff. So, what up, Chaos? Ooh. Nice, perfect. That's mostly a fake setup there, but it is hard to deal with still. I'm not gonna lie to you, I get hit by it all the time, but it's mostly a fake setup. Nice. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. You kind of have to contest Amelia in the air, or she's gonna just start doing this to you, where she's just kind of doing whatever she wants in the air. You know, she's doing this turbo fall, boom. You know, you kind of have to try air grabbing or like meeting it air to air with something. Meeting it air to air is risky though because of Capel. But yeah, that's kind of like how people lose to Amelia in neutral, is they immediately start just standing there, just throwing buttons out. But really, yeah, that's also, you're getting hit by this. It's really hard to deal with. This is actually hitting. This is actually hitting cross up here. This is actually hitting cross up, and then they land same side. So the way to deal with this is block cross up and then block same side. It's really stupid, and it's a safe jump. They could choose actually to land safe side, but most of them are going to do cross up then safe side, same side. So if you do see yourself getting hit by this and you can't block it, it's because you are getting hit cross up. It took me a while to block it the other day, but I eventually did it. Nice contest. Nice grab. Oh, nice. I see, you did the same combo. Winga. Oh. That was a little unfortunate. Nice. Nice 6p. That was actually a really good 6p just in case they tried going back on offense against you. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's going crazy. Nice contest. That's what I'm talking about, like just being ready when Millia puts herself in these situations when she, you know, does 2S and she can't really cancel out of anything meaningful. Just being able to contest right away. It's pretty good. Nice. No, yeah. Nice. So yeah, this is the fake stuff that I'm talking about that you just have to be ready for. I think you tried contesting there, just contested a little wrong. What could you have done here? I guess you could have just air grabbed it or just thrown out a button. It's hard because she's so fast. It's an ad. I'm sorry, I think pre-roll ads are on or something. I can't turn them off unless I turn like normal ads on, but I feel like that's more annoying. Nice. Okay, I think you're kind of learning throughout this set that like, hey, I gotta contest in the air a bit. You just have to know the buttons to contest with. Because what's up, Meeks? I saw you watching the Numenheimer tier list. Yeah, like right here, if you air grab or just press JP or here or something, boom, you get them. But nice, nice. Yeah, you gotta FD those close slashes. Since Millia does 2 hits of close slash, I thought you were watching the Numenheimer tier list earlier. If you we were talking about it, so I pulled up Numenheimer and I'm like, bruh, the what's it called? I love the soul placement. Yeah, like it flash is going crazy. The close slash on Millia though, right here. Should do it here. You get close slash to death. Yeah, close slash on Millia is 2 hits, so if you FD, you get double pushback on it. Slash is comedy. Yeah, slash is comedy. Yeah, so if you FD, you do get the 2 hits, so she just goes flying. It's actually like one of the weakest points of Millia is close slash is 2 hits, so she goes flying when you FD it. Ooh, as you can see there. That's what I'm saying, like you really have to be ready. You really have to be ready to contest once Millia gives you a little bit of space. Fortunate. And you do, your main defense, like, I think you should just get out the corner. You keep doing this weird dash back thing. And like you just put yourself right back in the corner. Like you should be able to right here. You hit him, and then you should already be running for this space here. Once you air dash back, you get kind of put into a weird situation. I think that you put yourself in a lot of the times, it seems. Like it's good sometimes, like dash back is good sometimes, but I think you're always putting yourself in the corner, and then I think that's where the issue becomes. So I like that movement there. Oh, unfortunate. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, I like that movement there to, where was it here? Ooh. Yeah, I like this. Let him whiff. Be good. I think your main issue against C.S. Lewis is not getting hit by the mix, because I think that's gonna happen against Millia. Like you're just gonna get mixed, right? That's just the character. I think like the main issue is kind of like what's happening in this sequence right here. I think you're getting stuck. I think you're getting stuck once they're doing like a lot of this stuff to you, and then like, you know, you're just kind of like not doing anything about it. You're getting hit a couple times and you air dash back, but nice, you get out there. Especially when you're FDing her out properly sometimes too. Nice. Yeah, unfortunate. You landed on the disc. Can you not press 5k? After that dolphin there? I'm not a Mei player, but I'm pretty sure you can press 5k after that dolphin, because it seems like Lewis is contesting every dolphin when you really shouldn't be. I could be wrong though. I don't know the RPS against Millia for Mei. No, I think I'm just allergic to that button. yeah. I think honestly, just pressing 5k and learning the 5k combo makes this matchup a lot easier. But also just, yeah, I think you're playing defense fairly well. I just think you're not properly responding after defense. You're blocking, you're getting hit, you're not getting like a reset too much, other than like, you know, whenever you're Millia's Millia, so you're gonna get hit, but you're not getting reset too much. But when you get put into that situation where she's not mixing you, you're just not responding offensively well once you play defense. Yeah, that's the left right I was talking about. It's hitting cross up. Yeah, nice burst. There you go. Perfect. That's what I thought. Yeah, they're contesting every 5k. If you hit 5k during any of that match, you'd have conditioned them to stop blocking there. So then you could have, or to start blocking there, or to start holding it. So then you could have started playing, you know, a little more aggressive after it. But honestly, 5k is pretty nice to have just in general. Yeah, he's contesting every single one. You definitely have to kill him for those. Nice block. Fortunate. I think that's probably the last match. Yeah, like I think your defensive play might be killing you here too. You hit him with Dolphin and you immediately back off, and she's just like, all right, I'm gonna take. You hit him right here, but you somehow lost all of this space after you've hit them. So I think just keeping that in mind, that you are giving up a lot of space when you're playing, is also a big deal. You ended up hitting them there, but it's fine. Nice. That wasn't a bad burst bait because, like, they were about to take a lot of damage anyway. Nice. There you go. Being ready to hit him. I think you got a little more comfortable later on in the set compared to the beginning. I think you kind of realized some of his habits, so you started hitting him more. But just keeping that in mind against every player that, hey, a lot of this shit that they're doing to me, a lot of it could be super fake. Like, not all people are really good and are just going to do real shit to you all the time. Some people are just going to hit you with the fakest shit possible, and, like, they succeed off of it because, like, you don't know. So just being ready to, like, hit buttons. Yeah. Just being ready to hit buttons at, like, all times and just kind of knowing what buttons to hit. You don't need to know, like, obviously Melia, right? Like 6Ps and then just like far slashes to hold the air, maybe a couple 2Ss in there. But just having it like in mind what buttons to press. Yeah, there you go, perfect. Missed the combo, but that's fine. At least you pressed it. Okay. There you go. That was so unlucky. It was. It was. Yeah, so double air dash on Melia. This is also something you have to watch out for. This is super fake. When they hit you with this, you just press 6B. Whenever Melia's hit you with a jump H, you could already assume that they might just do another air dash jump H at you, so you just gotta be ready. You just gotta be ready when you see it. Yeah, that's the same side setup. I think once you learn how to properly guard that, it's hard. It's hard. Don't get me wrong. Everyone gets hit by that shit. Nice. I don't know how you got PRC there, but unfortunate burst. Yeah. Like the lab, like in Street Fighter. Oh, like the game telling you exact frame data? Yeah, the game does not tell you exact frame data. Nice. Oh, nice. Yeah, I think you're getting a lot better at that as the set goes on. But just being more comfortable with contesting before the set, because again, like, what's going to happen? You get counter hit if you contest wrong. The next thing that's going to happen is you're going to die because you're holding the pressure, right? So I think as you're learning the game, you should just you should be fine with contesting people. I think at the beginning of the set, and maybe at the beginning of a lot of sets that you do, I think you play a little too defensive. But as the set goes on, I think you figure out people's tendencies, which is fine. And then just being ready to respond to what they're doing, because let me get my notepad out. Defense, pretty good. I think your defense is really good. Like, even when I play you, you're playing really good defense. You're just not responding. You need to pick right option after defense. And you'll just learn this with time, right? You want to press a button and see if it works. If it works, you could keep using it, right? You could also just watch players, what they do. I think you play really good defense. I think you block a lot of stuff. You use FD decently well. But I think you're just never taking back the space that you won by playing defense. When you play defense, you get space back if you FD, and you should be taking that space. I think, like, you play defense and you're like, all right, nice, I didn't get hit, and then, like, you're just like, all right, I'm just gonna jump back and hopefully I'm okay. Or you're just like, I'm just gonna keep playing defense and hopefully they kill themselves. but like they're never gonna stop running at you, especially Milia players, especially chip players. If you're not responding properly, they're just gonna like see that as an opportunity as you don't know how to deal with the pressure, and they're just gonna keep doing dumb stuff to you. So just being able to contest is good. You need to press 5K, and you need to learn the combo off of it. 5K and learn combo. I think not using one of May's best buttons is hurting you real hard. That's I don't know. What is Sulu? Sorry. 5K. And then learn the combo off of it. I think you're giving up 60% off of 5K, like 50% damage off of 5K, and that could kill Milia. Is that an artist, Meeks? And then just being comfortable, more just comfortable with taking space as given. I think there's again like we saw when you hit them, you backdashed and then they just ran at you, and you got to hit anyway afterwards, but you just gave up all that space for no reason. But I think your defense is great. I think the buttons you choose to play defense with are also good. 5P, and then you 6P every now and then even your far slashes in neutral are really good. I think you press that button to keep space pretty well. I think you use 6H also really well. I know most mages just sit on the other side of the screen hitting 6H hoping to get a 90% combo. But yeah. So yeah, I think defensively you're playing well, but getting back on offense is your problem. And playing offense is also your problem. But once you kind of iron this part out and this part out, this part will come with this part, honestly. I think once you like understand like, hey, I played a really good defense, it's my turn now, this part will come pretty easy. But also just this one's an easy fix. It's just kind of learn it, right? But yeah, I think you're doing pretty well though. Again, I think your defense is great. I think you're not mashing too hard and you're not taking too many risky options. But sometimes you need to just to kind of learn of when could you press. Because if you're just gonna hold everything, like you're just gonna get into a situation where people are gonna start disrespecting you really hard. And getting disrespected really hard is not fun, because then instead of being like, wow, I don't know how to deal with this because it's good, you're not going to know which one is good and which one's bad until you start contesting.